All right, welcome to our first ever half cut podcast with
podcast show.
What?
Oh, you don't want me to do like that ever again?
No. This is
This is the. Let me try this.
All right, you do the intro.
This is the half cut podcast, Joe.
Joe?
Well, a cup of Joe.
Who the fuck is Joe?
I'm pretty lit right now myself, bro.
I'm pretty lit.
Okay, let's try this again.
And here's the thing about me being lit this time. I'm not gonna keep drinking. Okay.
This is the half cut podcast show. Welcome. I'm Justin.
I don't
This
like
is
it. Squint. I like it. Okay, here we go.
It's Justin and Squint. We're getting fucked up. We're gonna talk some shit. Cause we're half cut right now. We're a little drunk. Half cut right now. We're gonna have some fun. Half cut right now. Half cut right now.
And we're half cut now. Okay.
Wait,
All right.
Before you know the rules.
Wait, Justin, are we taking a shot right now?
I'm taking
Cheers.
shots this whole time.
I'm taking a Bud Light. I don't want to get into about how shitty these are, but these are very shitty. And that's
To be honest, we're not sponsored by them. Fuck Bud Light seltzers.
I want to be the opposite of sponsored by Bud Light seltzers. I want to be the opposite of it.
Can we be sponsored by White Claw?
White Claw. I can be your biggest support. I don't know, whatever.
Okay. To be honest, I like Bud Light beer though, and I like Coors Light, and I like Budweiser. So I'm not gonna talk shit on them, but you stick to beer. Stay away from seltzers. That's what I'm gonna say.
And here's what I gotta say about the Bud Light seltzers, and I didn't want to get too deep into this, but I think the real reason why these are so fucking dog shit is because
White Claw is so much better.
White Claw, no, and true, but White Claws are the superior right now. But I think that White Claw took over a lot of fucking it was like a pandemic, bro. But the opposite of that.
But see, the thing is, White Claw was around for a minute before everyone started getting all popular.
That's my point.
It was around like 2 summers before, everyone was like, "Oh, look at a White Claw, I'm drinking a White Claw." Like all white girls.
That's my point. Is listen, White Claw had time to fucking master and fine tune their drink. Bud Light Seltzer, Corona Seltzer, all these fucking people that jumped on, these fools did it in less than a month or less than a fucking year, right? They hopped on real quick because they seen that White Claw was outselling.
There is some other good seltzers, like that spiked one, with Little Mermaid on it,
or a Truly.
Truly's okay.
What are you doing on your phone? What are you doing on your phone already?
I was gonna look up those.
How fucking far are we in the podcast right now? You're already on your phone.
No. Okay. I'm never on my phone. I'm just trying to look up the fucking photo of the thing. I was gonna show them the one.
Yeah. Okay. Let me get this out here while you look.
Okay.
This is our 4th time recording this podcast. Believe it or not, this is episode number 1. Episode number 1. 4th time recording. First time we recorded. And that's why
you got too drunk. No, that you were blacked out.
Keep looking at your phone, bitch.
Okay.
And the first time we recorded our podcast, and that's kind of why I didn't take a shot right now, because I've already taken shots earlier today. I had this bottle full, and I finished it to about down here. In one fucking podcast. Go ahead.
These ones, you can't really see it that well.
Sparked seltzers.
Sparked. Do you not know how to read it? Spiked. It's
no, I don't know how to read. I know how to read, but
it's Bon and Viv Spike seltzers. I actually like this brand.
Okay, well, I don't care about it that much.
Personal opinion, I think they're pretty good. Okay, either way.
So anyway, this is our 4th time recording. First episode.
Hey, but you know what?
Go ahead.
At least we're doing it.
Don't take my line.
We're just doing it.
Don't take my line.
Dude, we're just. Oh, that's your line now.
You know why? And I might. You know what? I'm gonna roll the clip right now of the first episode. I'm gonna put it in here of the time where I said. Yeah, I'm gonna be blacked out. I'm gonna be blacked out in the clip, but I'm gonna roll it right after this, and it's me saying, "At least we fucking did it, right?" Do you remember that part? Act on them at all. So this episode alone is a point proven. To at least we could do it one time, right? We've done it one time at least.
Hell yeah.
And even if that's not enough, hopefully we do it like 100 times more. But at least we did it one time, right? At least we put enough effort into one episode. I'm gonna edit this episode. I'm gonna fuck around with it, but at least we have done it one episode. And I'm pretty fucking drunk right now. Holy fuck.
We're just guy being dudes.
So he tried stealing that was an iconic part of my fucking speech that I had. I was blacked out, but in that little speech, that was my most iconic part.
Okay, but Squint is notorious for claiming everything is his, like his joke, his thing, his everything. So just know that.
Listen, but when I claim shit,
listen, when I claim shit, it's true.
Yeah,
don't even go there.
Name one time.
What you say about everything.
Name one time.
I don't fucking know. I don't keep tabs on things like this.
Anyway,
I fucking forgive and forget. You don't. You hold on to things. There's one thing I do not forgive and forget though.
Okay, go ahead.
Right
go ahead.
I'm just hopping into it right now. I'm just getting into it because I'm fucking pissed now that you said that.
I already know what you're talking about. That's the best part.
There's types of people out there, right? There's types of people out there.
Yeah.
And this motherfucker knows who I'm talking about. Should I say a name?
Yeah.
No, we're going to tell you the situation. I haven't seen certain people in like a long time. And
we've been out of high school for what, 6 years now?
6 years now. And there's a certain respect you treat other people with, right?
Yeah.
But then it makes me realize there are just dog shit people out there. Dog shit.
They're out there.
You know, fuck it. Michael talking about you stupid bitch. I want a piece of you. I want to fight you. I'm going to tell the story right now. So, we're out drinking. And so my buddy just graduated from the fire academy.
Why do I look red? Go ahead.
Don't interrupt me like that ever again.
I won't,
it's because you're pasty. You probably got sunburnt. You live in Arizona now.
That's right. Go ahead.
You
guys were where were you guys at?
So we were at a bar in Huntington Beach. I work for this company, by the way.
You didn't have to say that.
I work for a different location.
But let's just say this.
No, because the reason why I didn't do anything there was because of the reason.
But yeah, that's a good point. That's a very good point. That's why you need to say that. But let me just say this real quick. He's not going to give away the location we worked. But let's just say I want to put this out there because it's funny as fuck to me. The first time we ever recorded this episode, we actually did talk about what he's about to talk about. And he talks this story and he goes, I'm not going to say where I'm working. I don't want to put it out there. Meanwhile, the shirt that he wore in that episode said the name of his fucking bar that he worked at. I just want to put that out there. I just thought it was so funny because that's how I knew the episode was so bad when I was rewatching it. Oh god.
Well, no, you made it back because you were super.
Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take the blame on that one.
Yeah.
The second and third one was all you though. You're just not there. You were dead. You were dead weight.
I was dead weight. I'm not. Okay.
Go ahead.
Either way. So we're sitting there. We're throwing back drinks. I'm buying everyone drinks because I get a discount and stuff. You know, my buddy just graduated from the fire academy. He's in probation now. I'm stoked on him. So I'm keep buying everyone rounds. And then it's one of the girls' birthdays that I haven't seen in a long time, but she's a friend of ours. And I went to school there. I hung out with her all the time in high school. And I was like, oh, shit, like she's coming. We get them into the bar. They had to wait in a long line because of COVID and everything, you know?
Yeah.
There's
a long-ass line, as in, and you didn't say, you said you got them into the bar, but like, how the fuck did you get them in the bar? Like,
dude, basically
it's not like you just like, no, we
snuck them in.
Yeah.
We snuck them in
through the back door.
Yeah, through the back door with a lot of people.
You did.
No, not me specifically, but like my group did. Like we got them in, right?
Because
they wouldn't got kind of like we weren't there. Like that would have never happened, you know?
Right, exactly. If you weren't there.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
And then either way, they get in, and then I go up to say happy birthday, and I'm like, oh, there's Michael. By the way, I'm saying his name because fuck you.
And a couple of homies that he was with.
It was just like one guy. I don't
Let's
really
put it
know.
this way, actually.
He wasn't a bad dude. The other guy was not a bad dude. I'm not gonna talk shit on him. He didn't do anything wrong.
But wait, did he go to high school with us too?
No, I to be honest, I wouldn't know if he did or not. But either way, I'm like, hey, what's up, bro? Like I've known this guy for a long time. I haven't seen him like 5 years.
Went to high school with him. Went to
middle school with him. Like, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm like, hey, bro, what's going on? He goes, oh, hey, dude, and stuff, and say happy birthday to the girl, and I'm about to buy them all around. And then small talks about it, and you know that like kind of awkward moment. And then I'm like, all right, so I'm about to turn and go buy them drinks. And this motherfucker, hey, Justin, I have something to say to you. I'm like, what's up, bud? He goes, you're the biggest idiot I've ever met. And I was like, what the fuck?
Come again, bitch.
Like, what the fuck did you just say to me? And he goes, you're just an idiot. And I'm like, I'm sitting there and I'm like, Is there like a joke that I'm missing right now?
Okay, I mean, you're at work, right? These are fighting words.
Like I'm at like work right now. Like,
yeah, these are fighting words though.
It's not like I'm at work, but it's like I'm at work. Like, you know, like I can't be doing something like you know, like
exactly.
And I'm sitting there. I'm like, what's up, bro? Like, what's going on? He goes, well, you remember that video you posted on Instagram? So on my Instagram, you probably like post something like a little video of what I did. I'm shocking
if you saved it on your
yeah, I saved it. I could I'll send it to you.
Right.
But either way, I shotgun like 6 beers in a row in the time of like, I want to say 15 minutes, probably. Yeah. It wasn't like anything crazy.
Probably 30 minutes because you took a shit after your 5th one.
Yeah, I took a dump. I had to.
He did 5 in a row, literally back to back uploads. And you know, Instagram, it tells you like, you know, the time length of like, 1 minute ago, 2 minutes, whatever. He did five in a row, and then all of a sudden you're like, what the fuck happened? And I call him like, because me and him were FaceTiming throughout.
Yeah, he's the reason why I did it, because I was like, I'm really bored right now. I want to get drunk. He goes, you won't shotgun 6 beers. I go, well, if I do it, I'm
don't put it that way, because this is what you said.
What did I say?
You try to put the blame on me, but this is what you said. You said, I kind of wanted to shotgun 6 in a row. I said, you won't shotgun, because that's what you wanted me to say. I go, you won't shotgun 6 in a row. Like, you kind of like, you wanted me to like doubt you in order for you to, and I played along with the role. Like, I knew you were going to do it either way, but I played along with the role. And this fool is shotgun 6 fucking shotguns. And on top of that, it had some dessert. He had 2 shots of Jameson.
And that's not including the shots and drinks I had like
in the middle.
That mean you were taking. Yeah,
because I want to say this, because I did say this before. I said, for some reason, I want to take credibility, like a little bit of like, I every time, because so many people hit me up about Justin's story. We're like, dude, did you see Justin do that fucking 6 shotgun or whatever? And I was like, yeah, bro, I was there. Like, I tried, like, I wanted credibility for like being there. So
I got like 50 fucking messages.
Oh, yeah,
from
dude.
that thing. Dude, you got problems, bro? Do you need help? I'm like, no, dude, it's just a fucking joke.
Hey, and no, wait. So wait, don't say that. So people actually reached out to you, like, are you okay?
Well, one person did, but it's not that big.
So I was gonna say,
the rest of people are like, haha, take more shots, pussy.
Because if the story that you're about to tell, if there's more than one people, like more than one person saying like, yo, you got a problem, then maybe Michael was onto something. No, I'm just gotta say that.
So either way, let me go to like this, right? Yeah. So he goes, that video of you shotgunning beers, like, dude, like, I just thought we never went to school with someone so dumb. You're just an idiot. And he's like laughing, and I'm looking at him, and then I look at the girl that we're with, and I'm like, and she looks like this. And the guy, his friend's like,
because they knew he shouldn't be saying that.
Well, not to mention, I used to fight all the fucking time growing up. I've kind of mellowed out a lot now. Like, I've gotten my fair share of ass whoopings, you know. Like,
you've gotten one ass whooping, and we went over this.
Yeah, okay.
Justin wants to. No, I'm going to talk about it.
No, we're not talking about it. We're not talking about it because I don't want to talk.
No, I'm talking. Guess what? I'm fucking talking about it. Justin claims that he got his ass beat. You wait. Now I'm starting to think of there's a reason why you don't want me to talk about it.
Because I don't want to talk about it.
No, because I think and
it's not about me.
I would not be embarrassed.
I know I'm not.
If I got beat up by 3 people or whatever the people, however many people, if it's 2 versus 1, and I got my ass kicked, I would not be embarrassed with that story. And when you say, and this is what I told you before, I said, whenever you talk about your fucking fighting record, I don't want you to ever bring up you losing that fight, because you didn't lose that fucking fight. You got jumped. So technically, So technically, however many fights you have been in,
I haven't really lost one.
You're like, no, you've lost one. You're like 25-1.
Which one did I lose?
Michael, big black boy. What's his name?
Michael Hayden.
Michael Hayden knocks your ass out. No, Michael knocks your ass out, and
he dropped the fuck out of me. He dropped the fuck out of me.
And let me talk about my fight record real quick.
No, we're not talking about your fight. No,
real quick. I got in a lot of fights. Justin broke my record. Let's just put it that way.
Okay, we can continue this.
Now you want to talk about it? No,
you beat my fucking record, bitch. We have to get to the real elephant in the room. Yeah. Michael, fuck you. Okay, so either way, I'm sitting there and I'm like looking at him. I'm like debating whether I should hit this guy. But like, I'm at work. I'm at work right now.
Yo, you're a fucking idiot. Go ahead.
And then I'm sitting there looking at him. Then I'm like, I'm debating whether I should just swing on him. Like, I'm just like ready to fucking hit this guy in the face. And I'm sitting there. I'm just like breathing. I'm like, fuck. I do not need the fucking trouble. Not to mention, he's the type of guy that I get a knock on the door, get served, and then I'm getting fucking
Daddy served you.
Daddy served me because I'm getting sued.
Yeah.
Basically, that's like what I would expect from this type of kid. So I'm sitting there fucking like, oh, okay, all right, I'm not gonna do anything. I'm sitting there, and then he goes, well, I mean it with all respect.
So you're calling me an idiot with all respect?
Yeah, I'm like, and I sat there, I'm like, no, you don't. I said that to him. I literally said, no, you do not mean that. You mean that with actually the most little amount of respect possible. I'm looking at him, and he's just like, oh, well, I guess, and like laughing like that. I'm like, no, to be honest, you're a piece of shit. And I'm like sitting there ready, like I want to hit him again, right? I just want to fight him so bad. Like I was ready to swing on him. And I'm like,
you're at work. I'm at work.
I just walked away. Yeah.
All that's going through your head. I'm at work.
Yeah, dude, that's literally all. Like, if I was anywhere else, what do you
have to say to him right now?
Michael, if I see you in Seal Beach, if I see you in any local area that I know you at, or even not at my bar, if I see you on the golf course, throw them dick beaters up. Let's dance.
Let's just say this. Justin respects his hard back-breaking job that he has. You know, he works very hard every day-to-day basis. He sweats. He breaks his back. He breaks his his legs. He comes home every day like it's his last fucking day that he's ever worked. You know, he respects his job. He respects his job so much where he can hold back from fighting you. I just want to put everyone else in this perspective. If anyone calls you an idiot, are those fighting words? Listen, if I call Justin an idiot, Justin, you're a fucking idiot. No, those are not fighting words.
No, those are not fighting words.
But if
he called me an idiot fucking 10 times.
And on top of that, haven't talked or spoke to each other in forever.
And this is me going out nice. And I was about to buy this guy a drink. Think about that. I'm being nice. I'm like, hey, bro. Like, you know? And then this guy's like, that type of, oh, dude. Oh, mother. Say
it again. What do you want?
I want a piece of you. I want all of you.
Okay.
That's all I want, Michael. I want to fuck you up.
All right. So welcome to our first episode, right?
Yeah, we just threatened someone on fucking.
Yeah. So welcome to our first episode. I want to get this out there because I want people to know the story of this fucking podcast, I guess. First of all, it's not that crazy of a story. Second of all, it's not that crazy. All right. So this is what I also wanted. I said this in the first podcast we had recorded, even though I was blacked out. I said this. I said, if you're coming to this podcast to learn something or be informed or, you know, try to get some education,
you're mistaken.
Oh, you're in the very, very, very wrong part. Because, listen, I am probably one of the dumb, and I can admit this, and this is like recently I kind of discovered that I'm kind of...
You're dumb smart. You're smart and dumb reasons.
Wait, please tell me where you find this smart. Because I personally look at myself and go, holy fuck, I am really dumb. I didn't pay attention in school at all. Right, and I, in my head back then,
that doesn't know like the fucking day we were liberated. What? Okay. What day were we?
So listen, I'm the type of dumb.
What day were we liberated from England?
January 4th.
Okay, I know you're lying now.
What?
You're not lying. Look what's behind me right now.
Independence Day.
What day is Independence Day?
Oh, that's fucking So guys, no, but that's like, and I'm being completely honest, bro. And I doubt there's any fucking little kids listening to us right now. But if there's anyone that is still in high school right now, god damn it, listen, because it's now that I realize that me not listening, it now hit me that I am fucking dumb. And I know a lot of things, and I can like I said before, there's times where I don't know what words are being said, but I kind of understand them.
You're just illiterate, dude. Just shut up.
No, that's one of the things. No, that's only one of the things. I'm illiterate. I do not know my history. I do not know a lot of things. It's because I didn't pay attention a lot in high school. And then back in the day, I go, this doesn't mean anything. I don't need to know this. But you know, the only time that you do need to know that shit is when someone brings it up. That's the only time. It's like almost as I went to high school to be like more socially smart, I guess is the word, because that's the only time it comes to accept. Like,
okay, I got a question.
I don't need it to make money, but like if I'm at a fucking party and people start talking about,
you just said you don't need to make money. You do not need school to make money. You could do blue collar work and make money. That's like one of my major things.
Which is what I'm doing right now.
You do not need to go to college to make a lot of money.
But
I'm not the example of that. I'm not the example of that.
No,
but I have plenty of friends that are.
No, but you
I will be.
And here's what I think is like you to me are one of my smartest friends. But what does that say? Because you were probably a dumbass, but to such a dumbass like me, you were my smartest friend.
Don't call me dumb. Okay, I see what you mean there. Like it's a compliment. You're basically calling me dumb.
No, because I think there's other groups of friends that have smart friends, and their smartest friend is like really smart. But like my smartest friend is like
smart. How being smart? What's your definition of being smart?
Just knowing history. Like you want to know how I know? You want to know my fucking assumption of being smart? You named every state on the United States of America fucking thing.
Dude, that is like something you learn in 5th grade, dog. That like doesn't go away.
And guess what? I can't do that.
Oh, dude, you depressed me.
And you think I'm embarrassed by saying that? I'm not.
Because you should be. You literally should be.
I'm very embarrassed.
You should be like embarrassed like that. How like Kendall's beard is disgusting. Like how he should be embarrassed about his beard.
How did you bring Kendall into this?
Because like
because Kendall thinks he could fucking swim a mile. Is that why?
I was about to get into it.
Kendall, oh my god! In the best.
Okay, so no, we have a friend that over exaggerates certain things.
No, right? But about this mile thing though.
Do you think the viewers? Do you think you could swim a mile? And I'm not talking about all the fucking water polo fucking people we know or fucking lifeguards, whatever. I'm talking average person. Do you think they could swim a mile?
I think I could swim a mile.
Look, hang on. Actually, I'm gonna do the math right now.
See, I think I can swim a mile. And here's one thing I gotta say. Usually, Kendall, when he says shit like that, we'll probably roast him or whatever. But Kendall was telling me, he's on a diet and he's like, man, I just swam a mile today. And to be honest, when I first read it, I didn't think no way this fool swam a mile, right? No, I didn't think that. But I ended up getting into a conversation with Justin. Oh my god, don't let me burp. Last time we did our we did the first podcast. I kept burping like the oof. I was that fucked up. But Kendall, he texts the group chat or texts like me and one of the other buddies, not Justin, that he swam a mile. He's like, man, I just swam a mile today, and I didn't think anything of it. And I ended up talking to Justin about it because we were talking about this guy that jumps into he goes into like Alaska and then jumps into a fucking pool and swims in the pool for like 10 minutes. And I was like, bro, I think I could do that. Like, I feel like I have the mind power. I always tell them, I go, out of all the friends, have the strongest mind. I might not be the most athletic. I might not be the most smart, but I have the strongest mind. If I put my mind to something, I can do it. A good example of it was when we went to Big Bear.
Are you still talking about yourself?
Well, the reason why I keep talking is because you're on your phone, and you did this last couple of times of the podcast. Okay, you stay on your phone.
I just found out.
And I don't want to get to a punchline or anything while you're on your phone because
it takes about 70 laps in a fucking like actual like lap pool, like meaning like either Olympic sized pool or fucking like one that you're doing swim meets at.
Okay, let me finish what I'm going to say because now that you took so long to put that, so 70 laps, okay? Basically. Here's what I was going to say. I always tell everyone, I go, I'm going to repeat this for Justin. Is I might not be the smartest, I might not be the strongest, but mentally, I have the best mental ability out of anyone in our group, out of anybody. I'm mentally more. I could put my mind to anything I want in a.
Okay. If you could finish one sentence without like stuttering, I might believe you on that.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you have the willpower, you might get smarter.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So look,
dude, your hair is so fucked up right now.
Yeah, it's
kind of bothering me.
It's in the back. So, let's put it right here.
No, so either way.
No, let me say this. I'm sure people want to hear it because I kind of brought it up, and I'll just say it real quick so you can say your story. We were in Big Bear, and me and the homie, one of my homies, Connor. I'm not gonna say his last name, but we both ended up putting our feet in a big pile of snow, and we were like, "Oh, first one to bitch out loses." We didn't bitch out, and 15 minutes went by, 5 minutes went by, 10 minutes.
That is like the fucking like willpower like of the least amount. Like that is like put your foot nice,
because it's 15 minutes. Is what you're saying?
No, I'm just saying like because it's just like
it's just such a little thing.
It's just a little thing.
Yeah. But did you do it?
No, because I didn't want to do it.
Yeah, exactly. That's the point.
No, the point is you're just a puppet for people to say, be like, oh, like you won't do it for 15 minutes and you just did it.
The thing is, that's not how it went down. That's not how it went down. The thing is, the way it went down was Connor came out with his bare feet and jumped into the snow, and I took my feet off and I was like, I just jumped in. And then it was. By
the way, your feet are disgusting looking. Like they look like goblin feet. You have goblin.
Mine
feet.
do. Mine do.
You have goblin.
Well, dude,
feet.
I always say I have like tweaker feet because I have cuts and fucking scratches all over them. But
no, you just got goblin feet. Like they look disgusting.
Would you not date a girl because of her feet?
I wouldn't know.
Would you not date a girl because of her eyebrows?
Yeah. Down like she got eyebrows like this.
Yeah, thank you. Because let me tell you this, bro. Let me fucking tell you this. And you told me this story before, bro. This sounds like I was born in the fucking like 1800s or whatever. I don't even know. But this is like, see, that's how bad I am with history. Anyway,
just fucking get to the
before there was Pornhub, you know.
Pornhub,
me, Anthony, and whatever. Me and a couple of my buddies, we found a porn magazine, right? And that's what I'm saying, like before porn, right? But there was porn, but we just found a porn magazine, right? And we found this porn magazine, and we're all talking about these chicks on there, like, dude, that girl's fucking hot. This girl's hot, whatever. And then this girl came up, and her eyebrows were like written on, like a one squiggle. And I was like, damn, yeah, she's pretty hot, but her eyebrows, right, is what I said. I was like, I don't know, man. Her eyebrows are fucking weird. Anthony and David, I'm just gonna say their name. They fucking both were like clowning me, bro, for like months. They're like, dude, this fool fucking looked at her eyebrow, and like they're judging me because I judged a girl on her eyebrows. But in my mind, the eyebrows makes up your fucking face, bro.
Dude, shave your eyebrows and see what happens. Like you look fucking funky, dog. Like
what are the odds I shave my eyebrows right now? 150.
You had to give me the odds.
150.
150. Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3,
31.
Oh
my God.
Were you gonna say 28?
No, I was not. Never near it, but I was gonna say 30.
Near it. You did say 31.
I was gonna say 33.
Oh, you were?
But I thought you were gonna get 33.
I can't believe how many times have I played that with Kendall and then fucking beat him.
This homie made the homie shave a beard. Where were we at? What was the story telling? My bad. I sidetracked you very much.
Laps in the pool.
Go ahead. Yeah, 70 laps, right?
Yeah, I'm over it. We're over talking about that.
No. This homie that we have thinks, okay.
So, you know those people that over-exaggerate things?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I didn't know if you were listening to me. You just looked at me. Well, we have one of those friends. His name's Kendall.
By the way, Justin's faking drinking whiskey on ice, but go ahead.
Not on ice anymore. Just straight.
Yeah, because we're on our 7th podcast. Not podcast. Go ahead.
Either way, we have this friend named Kendall, and he over-exaggerates this. Now, he comes up to tell us he's been working out. I'm like, good job, bro. It's time. It's time to start working out. Like, even myself, like, I need to start working out. Because it catches up to you, and I never thought I'd be fat until I got fat, and now I just don't like.
You're telling me?
Yeah.
You know how often I call Justin fat? That's all I did was call Justin fat, and then I got fat one day. I'm like, okay, and now I get this motherfucker. Now I know why he's fat. It just happens
because you just drink beer and fucking kick it all day.
Well, I tried shotgunning 1,000 beers in 1 year, and
that's what gave you the beer belly where you look pregnant now.
Yeah, I tried. My New Year's resolution, most people's New Year's resolutions would be, lose weight or
be healthy,
or quit smoking cigarettes, or I'm gonna quit drinking alcohol once a week or whatever. My New Year's resolution was to shotgun 1,000 beers in 1 year. Listen, I got to about 300.
Yeah, I told you impossible for you to do that.
When I was getting around like 150 to 200, I started panicking because the year was coming to an end, and we did the math, and I had to do like 3 or 4 a day, and I started doing 3 or 4 a day. Shotgunning a beer, not light beers, by the way. We were drinking Budweisers. I started doing 3 or 4 a day, and I couldn't get to it. I got up to like 340, whatever. And I'm probably exaggerating.
Still impressive.
I probably exaggerated. I probably got to like 280.
Well, either way, I told you it was impossible to do that.
A lot of people did.
Yeah.
But you know what? That motivated me. And you know what I do when I'm motivated? I do it.
Hey, remember? Okay, perfect example of saying you put your mind to it, you could do anything, right? Where was your might then? Where was your fucking willpower then?
I didn't have it.
Exactly, you fucking bitch. You don't ever come out to me and be like, I have the strongest mentality out of everyone. Oh,
I personally think because my mom and my old coworker, Dallas.
My mom would say anything for me too.
No, that's not what I was going to say. That's not what I was going to say.
Don't worry. My mom will lie for me too.
If you were going to listen to what I was going to say, that's not what I was going to say. My mom and my old coworker, Dallas, both thought that I can't run a mile right now and today under 8 minutes. And I said, I fucking guarantee.
Did you?
I can do it. Oh, I haven't.
Exactly.
Because I haven't.
You're talking like you're talking in a.
Tell me something to do right now and I'll do it.
Hypothetical, huh?
I can do anything right now. My mind.
Do a handstand for 1 minute. You can't do it, so shut up.
That's different.
No, it's not, bro.
No, that's something you gotta learn. No, that's something you gotta learn.
Okay, so learn it then.
I'll learn it.
You said you do it right now.
By the next episode, I'll master a handstand for a minute
without using the wall.
To be honest, I'm not gonna do that because that's such a pointless thing. I don't want to learn.
Yeah, exactly my point. That's exactly all the things that you do.
It has to be something that I want to do.
Putting your feet in fucking snow for like 15 minutes. I'm like,
why? You couldn't do that.
I could if I wanted to. I don't want to. What do I get out of it at the end? Oh, I put my feet in the snow for 15 minutes, and then I put my feet in the bathtub for another 20.
It's about testing your mind.
No, dude. Just because you watched Joe Rogan's podcast once about fucking homies swimming in the lake, fucking frozen, doesn't mean you fucking test your willpower every time. Okay. Either way, let me get to finish.
Listen, okay, go ahead.
Either way, he comes up and tells us, and then we're all proud of him. And then he goes, yeah, I just swam a mile today.
This was a text message, by the way. He didn't come up and tell us.
Yeah, well, he
didn't even tell you. He told me.
But either way, you told me. So it's like telling me.
Yeah.
He goes, yeah, I swam a mile.
And by the way, when I first told him this, I wasn't doubting Kendall at all. I was more of like, I could do that too.
No, you cannot, bro.
No, but that's what I said.
You'd be dying.
That's what I said, though. And then you convinced me, like, bro, you know how fucking long a mile is? And I was like, bro, I don't know. I feel like I do. He's like, if you were to join the pool right now, nonstop, you couldn't do a mile. I was like, I feel like I can. But then he was like, nah. I was like, maybe not.
Just look up, can the average person swim a mile? And they're going to say no. Like a workout, in a workout situation. You know what I mean? You're not going to be able to do it.
Did we talk about this episode of how this podcast started yet?
No, but we don't need to do that right now.
I want to talk about it.
Okay, go ahead. You can talk about whatever you want.
So, I think I was about to start talking about it, and then we didn't. Did we talk about it? Man, we've done so many fucking podcasts in the fucking past 30 minutes.
We kind of did do it, so let's just say it again. Hey,
we'll say it quick.
We always put our mind thing, like we try to write movies, we try to do different shit.
Write apps, we have ideas, we never do it. This podcast is kind of an example of like, yeah, we can do it, and we kind of briefly went over it.
Put me $200 in debt. And
that's the kind of story I want to get into. I drove from Arizona to California for Justin's birthday, and I left my house around 8 or 9 p.m., got to his house around, 3 a.m., 2 a.m.? Yeah?
Yeah, and we started drinking like 2 a.m.
Are you muting and unmuting your mic? Why are you doing that?
It's hot as fuck in my
Okay.
I'm sweating. I turn on my AC. I
got you. So we show up at his pad around like 2 or 3 a.m. Right? Justin calls me, and we're just talking like, oh, how far are you out? And I'm like, yeah, 15 minutes, blah blah blah. And I told him, I was like, I kind of feel like drinking. It's like 2 or 3 in the morning. I was like, I kind of feel like drinking right now. And he's like, well, I'm not against it.
I'm never against it. I'm never against like. I told myself I wasn't drinking for like a month, and it doesn't work out.
Yeah. So he's like, I'm not against it. So then, I get there and he has a bottle of Jameson and we just start fucking playing sketch dice.
Why do you call it Jamerson?
Jameson.
What?
Jameson.
Oh, I'm just gonna ignore that.
Remember the whole argument?
We're not getting into this right now.
All right.
Go.
Because if you look at the spelling, it's called Jameson, but we're called Jamerson. All right. So get there 3 in the morning. Don't turn your AC on anymore. Just suffer for a minute.
Dude, it's so fucking hot in my room.
Just suffer for fucking another 30 minutes. How long have we been doing the podcast? But anyway, dude, hide that shit. We're gonna get demonetized.
Dude, it is so fucking hot.
I show up at his house at like 2 or 3 in the morning, and we start drinking. We get really fucked up, like super fucked up.
It was super fucked up. And then we're out in the back smoking cigarettes or some shit. I don't know.
We're smoking cigarettes, and then
he goes, I just want to start a podcast. And I'm like, is this what you want? Is this what you want, Squint? You want to start a podcast? We're sitting in the back, and he goes, I want to start a podcast. I'm like, all right, bro, like, let's do it then. And he goes, we never do what we say we're going to do. I go, fuck you. And pull out my phone right then. I go, what do I buy?
I'm like, okay, bro, you just buy this Blue Yeti mic, but it's like $200. He fucking buys it, right?
Yeah, thanks for the birthday gift, by the way. You just got me a t-shirt, and I bought you a fucking mic.
You didn't buy me a mic?
This is your mic now.
So now that's the kind of guy you are.
If you made it this far in the podcast, you want to do your little shout-out thing?
Oh, so you kind of like that this whole time.
I don't really like it, but I just know you love it. So
all right, so Raymond. Yo, Raymond.
Our buddy wants to be so part of this podcast. It's not even funny. So we should never have him on as a guest, huh?
Yeah, no. Because but the only reason why we shouldn't have him as a guest is because he wants to be a guest.
Yes, exactly.
So bad.
Exactly.
Like we're gonna have Nesbitt. We're gonna have a whole bunch of why don't you explain what we're gonna have on this?
Okay, so guys, this is kind of just the intro, but what we're gonna have is we're gonna have real people on here telling real stories. And a large amount of time is gonna be called story time. And we're gonna talk about stories about regular jobs. We're not gonna have these stupid famous people on. Maybe one day,
No, when you say stupid famous people, that's technically a job. So we might have a famous actor or a famous actress because that is a job still.
Or film producer. Yeah, something like that. It is a job. But
they might be famous, but we're still going to have them on that episode.
Yeah, but we're talking about like, first, we're going to have everyday people.
Yeah.
If it's a roofer, if it's someone that does tile work.
Or glass
work. If it's a fucking bartender.
Or a lineman.
Or a linesman. We're going to talk about everything.
First episode's probably going to be a linesman. Unless your name's Michael.
Oh, Michael. I don't give a fuck about what you do. If you're fucking
no. Let me say
on
this.
Trump's golf course, you could lick my ass. I want a piece of you real bad.
Let me say this, Michael. If you're listening, this is what I want to get out there. If you're listening, I want you to comment on their Instagram, Half Cut Podcast. I want you to comment, gummy worms taste like Justin's dick. If you comment,
how would you know that?
Do they taste like that?
I don't know. I've been told
that. If you comment on our post before we post our next episode, if you post before the next episode, you'll be our first guest. What do you think about that, Justin? No or yes? If he comments back, I would want him to be our first guest because you hate him so much right now that it would be a very interesting podcast. Because the first
if he came to my front door, I'd probably punch him in the face.
But if he came onto the podcast, you can't do that, which would be interesting.
So what I'm just supposed to do? Just look at him, just like
we're gonna get him into a Zoom call, and he's gonna call you an idiot through a Zoom call, and I'm very intrigued to see how that goes. So Michael, if you're hearing this, comment Justin's dick tastes like what? Sour worms?
Do you ever use safe words during sex?
No way, we're talking about that right now.
No,
And
no, no. Do you ever use a safe word during sex?
we're not getting that crazy.
What do you mean it's not getting that crazy? Wait, tell me right now.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys use a safe word or no?
We don't have a safe word, and
Mine's
we don't.
pineapple pudding. If I ever I'm gonna get weird and I'm like with a girl, I'm like,
No, but here's the thing: like you don't get with girls, right?
Me?
No, like
I'm not like long term. No.
what I'm saying is like you go home from a bar, you bring a girl home with you, right? You're not gonna tell that girl, listen, just so you know, our safe word is pineapple pudding. You're not gonna say that.
No, not right at that time. But let's say if I'm like cooked up with her like twice or something like that, and she gets weird, like she's like choke me. I'm like, well, like you like a
How
safe
hard,
word?
bitch?
Yeah,
How hard?
Because it gets weird, bro. Like I don't know this girl, and I'm like choking her and shit. It's like, oh fuck, I feel bad. And then
Dude, you
like,
wanna know some? Dude, isn't it fucked up like to think that that's someone's daughter?
how does?
And you want to know something even more fucked up after I say that is, do you want a son or a daughter?
A son, 100%. Because okay, this is my reason. Look, this is my reason. 100% only reason. Son, you don't have to worry about one dick. A girl, you have to worry about every other fucking dick out there.
Yeah.
Like you don't have to worry about one of them.
You want to know something crazy, bro? Then this like I had like a second like thought about it. I've always wanted a boy, dude. And Leanna, she's like, I want girl.
Well, doesn't she come from a family of girls? Like she has all sisters, right?
And I
like,
come from all boys. I come from all boys. But Leanna said these words to me, and then it kind of made me like think differently.
Dude, she just mind played you, dog. What'd she say?
She might have.
She did, dude.
She was like, I think that you would be like the best girl dad ever. And then I thought about it. I was like, shit, I might be. I was like,
I can picture you having your beard braided and like you like this, like toes and everything.
My nails painted and shit. I think I could be a good girl dad. And I was like, damn, now I kind of want a girl. But like mine, like in my mind, like I feel like if I trick myself to think that way that I want a girl, like maybe low-key I'll get a guy. Oh. You know?
Yeah, fuck with that. I see you, man.
You know, like I want a girl. Boy comes out. Fuck. Wait. Hell yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. And then you like 6 girls and no son. You're like, oh gosh, damn it. How's my name gonna be carried on?
Have you seen those fucking like reveals where like, dude, every time I watch like a fucking gender reveal, I always watch the guy's reaction. I don't give a fuck about the girl's reaction.
Because the girl's always happy. They're
no, guys wanting one thing, and that's a boy. And so it's so funny when you see the pink, the first thing you see pink, you're like, look at the boy, like he's just like, he's never like,
look at. I'll tell you what, I do want a daughter, but I want sons first. Mm-hmm. No, I want like
to take care of that daughter.
Yeah. Take care of that daughter, and I want a baby girl because guess what? Guess who's taking care of you when you get older? Let's just be honest. Your daughter's gonna be the one taking care of you. Your sons, they're not gonna be bending you over and wiping your ass.
That's true. That fool's not wiping. Your son's not wiping your ass.
Like hell no, dude. Like your son, my dad, I'm like, I'm not fucking wiping your own ass.
No, your son's buying someone to wipe their ass.
Yeah, your daughter will actually do it for you.
Your daughter will do it for you. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, so I don't even know where we're going with that. What were we talking about?
Safe words.
Oh, safe words. So we have a homie named Cole. Cole fucking not saying his last name.
Oh well, he has an alter ego, by the way. He gets drunk, and he has a story for every reason. Let's just say that. Does he not?
We're not very creative with our nicknames for homies. You know, homies have
you're fat Nick. Like,
yeah. Or whatever it is, you're fat Nick, you're dumb Nick, or you're whatever. We have our homie, his name's Cole, and when he's drunk, he's mean Cole. That's all it is.
To be honest, that dude's a fucking dick. You don't want to know him.
And that's all we really need to give you is you kind of get the gist of it.
He's mean Cole.
Mean Cole. He gets drunk and he's mean for no reason. And He's to the point.
Sorry.
He's to the point where anything you say, you can say. We have tried multiple different approaches to Mean Cole to make it work. We've tried being nice to Mean Cole, doesn't work. Tried being mean to Cole, mean to Mean Cole, definitely
does not work. He's mean, but he's actually really strong, even though he's vegan.
Yeah.
Like he's
just recently vegan. Well, a year and a half, probably 2 years now. But and then we've also tried. Oh no, this is my third option that I just came up with recently.
Okay, no, but for Mean Cole, he's been involved with anything that you could think possible that's happened to him. He has a story for it. However, if you say anything to him, it then turns into gay. We're not talking shit on gay people. Like it's whatever. Like if you suck dick, you suck dick.
You say, Cole, can I get you water? He'd be like, can I shove that water up your asshole? You fucking queer?
Yeah. I don't know. You're like, hey Cole, do you want to get some food? You would like that, you faggot. Why don't you suck my dick? It's like, oh gosh, Cole. Geez.
Yeah.
What the hell?
So it's like nothing works for this guy, you know.
Well, put it the last time we went to go hang out with him, bro. Every morning he woke us up at 7 a.m.
Yeah, we went to Arizona and we went to his trip and he was waking up at 7:30 a.m. every morning getting fucked up off of White Claws. And not only do I think that being vegan has a lot to do with him being a very fucking he's super lightweight now. He has 2 White Claws and he's like gone. And I just remember he's so fucked up. And it's so easy to tell when he's fucked up because I swear to God, he walked past a doorway.
You would smell it almost. You're like, oh, there's Mean Cole.
we saw him I saw that phone for 2.5 seconds. And I told my buddy Nick, I saw him walk past the doorway. I go, dude, I could tell that's Mean Cole just by the way he's walking. And then he was like, shut the fuck up. I'm like, bro, I swear to God, that's Mean Cole.
You said Cole's name.
We didn't say one word to him in the whole day. So we didn't know if he was Mean Cole or not Mean Cole. And I see him walk past the doorway. I go, that's Mean Cole, dude. And
Nick goes,
I said, Nick, say something to him. Go ahead.
You say, what does Nick say?
I go, you be Cole, okay?
Okay.
Hey, Cole.
What the fuck do you faggots want? Literally screamed at us like that. I woke up. I was sleeping, half sleeping. I kind of heard him say, hey, Cole. And I woke up oh, fuck, Mean Cole. He's fucking here. We run from Mean Cole. I hope you realize it's
dude, there was a time in the Ashworth house. I don't know if you were there. Bro, there was a time in the Ashworth house where because Cole is notorious for going to sleep early. And you saw during that trip, he went to sleep all the time.
Yeah.
We were at the Ashworth house and he went to sleep at 8 o'clock, dude. And we're like, dude, what the fuck, Cole? We go into his room. There's like 10 of us, bro. I'm exaggerating. Probably 6. And we go into his fucking room. We're like, Kalen wakes him up. Our buddy Kalen wakes him up. This fool gets up, rage mode, dude. And he starts fucking getting out of the hall. Jumps out of the hallway. He starts chasing us, bro, trying to grab any person he could fucking see. We're all running. It was like a zombie pop killer.
It's like a fucking monster, bro.
Bro, we were all running. He's fucking chasing and trying to grab any motherfucker.
It's like fucking Boogeyman. It's like fucking Freddy just fucking trying to grab you, dude.
Dude, we were all running through the fucking hallway. I think he grabbed someone, grabbed him by his leg, and pulled him back into his room, and the door slams. The door slams shut, and we're like, dude.
You know he got butt fucked.
We're like,
Mean Cole gets weird, dude.
Yeah, and dude, that guy deserved to go. If he could have survived it, survival of the fittest.
Exactly, dude. Yeah. Someone poked the bear.
By the way, if anyone's wondering what the fuck this shit is, it's because my birthday is tomorrow. My girl's
don't fucking make this about you right now. Yeah, okay? Your birthday's tomorrow. Your birthday's tomorrow.
No, but the thing is,
don't make this about you.
Yeah, right. Say happy birthday to me, boys. All right. So back to the safe word. So I move into this house with the boys, and Mean Cole lived there. Well, Cole lived there, and a couple of the other buddies.
Well, Mean Cole also lives there, but he has to be woken.
Yeah, you gotta wake Mean Cole up with some alcohol. And So we move in, and we learn when you first move in, you learn the Wi-Fi password. You put it into all your devices, and that's the first and last time you probably ever do that, unless somehow the Wi-Fi goes out or whatever. Wi-Fi never went out. I never had to do anything with the Wi-Fi. And about 5 months in or something like that, and Mean Cole comes out, and our buddy Kalen, me and my buddy Kalen, and and Cole are hanging out.
And Cam's a little instigator if you don't know this.
Oh,
he's like
3'8".
He's the devil.
He's like this.
He's
like
got
this
fat
tall.
hands. He's got fat hands. Like
I've never seen someone so small with such fat fucking fingers. It's like he's so small, like he's so short to the ground. He's probably next to the fucking like the flowers where the bees hang out. So like bees somehow stung every single one of his fingers. He's got the fattest fingers in the world, probably 15 times stung each. Fattest fucking fingers. And we're all hanging out, and he's just an instigator. He likes shit going on like that. And all of a sudden, Mean Cole comes out, and I don't know what the fuck came across Mean Cole, but he hated me for no fucking reason. Just hated me.
You could just look at him wrong. Morning, and then he remembers that.
And I mean, I'm telling you, bro, I was running away from him. Like I was running.
Do you think he smells fear when he's drunk like that?
You know what? I was gonna deny that, but I might have been fear. I might have had fear in my fucking soul that night.
When you see him, you're like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah. I think he smelled my fear because all of a sudden he just gets angry, dude, and he's just like chasing me, and I'm running. When you run, from a dog, the dog chases. And Cole chased me. Like I'm not even kidding. Chased me through a house when I didn't do anything. It's not like I called him a bitch. I didn't call him nothing. My theory on Cole is. When he's sober, he's the nicest motherfucker I know. My theory on him is that most homies, when they're sober, talk shit to each other, and they go back and forth, talk shit. Cole doesn't know how to talk shit when he's sober.
Oh, he's the worst shit talker ever.
When he's sober. Well, either when he's drunk, either.
Even when he's drunk, he just makes a gay comment. Like it's
so
when he's drunk, everything turns gay.
Yeah. So I think that when we're shit talking him, he kind of eats it. And then as soon as that alcohol comes in, it's like, here we go, motherfuckers. This is what y'all wanted. So the longer Cole goes with you shit talking him is the meaner Mean Cole comes out. If that makes sense. The bigger monster you create. Like we're creating. I remember when we went to Arizona, I was telling the boys because everyone was talking shit to him for like.
Because we went so late in the whole car ride, dude. We had his little beeper.
Oh, for like a whole week.
We had his keys when we were driving. Because you know how like now like you click the push to start and it like starts the car.
Yeah.
You have the keys in your hand. Well, our buddy in the back seat kept clicking the panic button
to his car keys.
Our alarm still kept going off. And there's like little beeps, like little honks. Right?
Yeah, like so he had like the car alarm was going off
and
in the middle of the freeway,
and it made it sound like we were honking at people.
Yeah.
So we'd be passing someone by and like on the freeway, and he goes, dip, dip, and then like they honk and just look at us, bro. It was the funniest shit ever.
Meanwhile, Cole is like,
was not amused.
Fuck you guys. But his Mean Cole is like building up, and like,
but he's not drunk though because it has a lid on it.
No, he's not drunk.
I know it has a lid on it when he's not drunk. It has a lid, like. It doesn't fill up. It doesn't overflow.
No, that's the thing. That's where you're mixed up.
It doesn't erupt. It doesn't erupt yet.
That's where you're mixed up. There's no lid on either Mean Cole or no. There's no lid. I'm saying it's infinite. It's like this like balloon, and as you go, it keeps growing and growing and growing. And that's the good thing is like good thing he drinks because if Cole went to go sober for a month, his balloon would fill up this room, and then If he were to be sober for a month and it blew up, Cole would kill someone. Murder scene on the funny spot.
Calm down, dude.
I know, I'm joking. But yeah.
Either way, if you get to your story.
So
he's chasing you. He's chasing
he's chasing me around the house. And back to the Wi-Fi password. I just learned I don't know the Wi-Fi password. I did it one time. The boys have learned it. They've been living there. They know the Wi-Fi password because they've been there for probably a year before me. And I've been there for 2 months, 3 months. And Cole gets me into a headlock. And he gets me into a fucking headlock. And I am like freaking out because I'm like, bro, I don't even know why I'm in this headlock right now. I don't deserve to be in this headlock. I didn't do anything to deserve to be in this headlock. And he's got me in a headlock. And I'm like fucking like trying to get out of it. And then Kaylin screams to Cole, Mean Cole, make him say the Wi-Fi password. Make him say the Wi-Fi password.
Fucking instigator.
I'm like, bitch, I don't know the fucking Wi-Fi password. I've been here for the fucking 2 months. I mean, I didn't have enough energy to say that, but I'm like, fuck you, Kaylin, you fucking bitch, you know? and then I'm like freaking out, dude. I ended up pushing him off of me, and then Cole gets me right back, dude, and in an even tighter headlock, like where I can't fucking breathe. My face is turning purple, and I'm spitting out fucking random words like fucking dog shit, fucking 4421, like trying to fucking guess the password because I'm trying to get out of the fucking headlock. Fucking American flag, dick out my ball hole, please. 3, 2, 1. I don't know. I was just saying random shit. But I ended up getting like to the purple.
Did you really say dick in my butthole?
Yeah.
Come on, bro. I'm kind of like, what?
Dick in my butthole.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. Just finish your story.
So then I look at Kaylin with like eyes of fear. Like, Kaylin, tell him to fucking stop. Yeah, and then Kaylin, like, you know, he realized like, okay, dude, just stop. And he tells, and he looks like Cole and goes, Cole, potato salad. And I'm like, and then I'm sort of like, what the fuck's he saying? And then Cole's got me a headlock. He's like, potato salad. And then Kaylin's like, potato salad. Potato salad. Salad.
Like the fucking mom, like a mom telling someone, like, no, son, no, son, no.
He's like, you sure? Potato salad? He's like, potato salad. Lets me go. And I was so relieved to be out of the headlock. I was like, I didn't care to know what the fuck potato salad meant. I was like, thank God I'm out of this fucking thing. But then I ended up asking Kaylin later, like, what the fuck was that about, bro? And he's like, yeah, dude, that's our safe word. I'm like, wait.
Why did two homies have safe words?
Yeah, me and Justin don't have a safe word.
Dude, put it this way: I know why they have a safe word.
What?
I know why they have a safe word.
Why?
Because these two. Well, first off, Cole was grounded his whole life, right? And there's good reason for that. Probably, I'm actually kind of scared if he actually was able to be there for everything.
There's a good thing that he wasn't.
Good thing that he wasn't what?
There for everything.
Yeah, exactly. So there's a group of them. I'm not going to name any names, but they used to all get shitty with me and Cole because Cole turns me and Cole, and they used to fight each other, like choke each other out until they passed out, throw up, and we're like in 8th or 9th grade, like they're throwing up inside their fucking like bedroom.
No, they threw up on carpet, and then grabbed like a rug, not a carpet, but they threw up on a rug, and then they would continue to pick up the rug, throw it into the washer machine. Spray fucking dish soap onto the rug, turn the washing machine on, and it wouldn't go on. And then their parents would come and be like, "Why the fuck is there throw up dish soap and fucking a rug in my fucking washer machine?"
Ready to take a shot?
Yeah.
We playing Call of Duty after this?
Yeah, I'm down. And here's the thing.
Oh, if you guys actually do want to play Call of Duty with us, we'll do that. I'm always down. Unless you're a horrible, like, just fucking person to talk to online.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say a horrible like player, and I was gonna be like, I'm fine with the horrible player, but like, horrible person you're horrible to talk to, get the fuck out of my face.
Yeah, I don't want to play Xbox with you at all. And we probably could do a stream one time, maybe.
Unless you're like super awkward and like you're scared to talk to people, like we'll find a way.
We'll find a way, but just don't be a loser. Just don't say some stupid shit where I'm like, to be honest, like, don't be sending pictures of your butt.
Don't try to be cool.
Don't be sending pictures. We have a friend. He's not going to be named.
We're naming him.
No, dude, we can't name him. He wants to be a part of this podcast so bad.
Hey, Raymond. Listen. We do have a friend that wants to be a part of this podcast so bad, is what Justin said. He'll be on it. But like I said, maybe we should do this. Maybe we should just never have him on it because he wants to be on it so bad that we just never have him on it. Like we'll always tell him like, yeah, next episode we'll record with you, and then we'll find someone else.
Yeah, it's like, oh, dude, tomorrow. Oh, dude, tomorrow. Oh, yeah. I'm real sorry, we had to cancel tomorrow. Like,
and then he sees the next episode. It's like fucking like someone random.
That fool sent a picture of his asshole in a group chat with no context, saying this pink eye sucks.
If a homie in a group chat out of the blue, this fool texts the group chat a legit picture
of his ass,
not like one offline. Like I think
if you hold on to it, you can see the live.
I was gonna say that. I'm pretty sure it's a fucking live photo,
dude. I still haven't figured out how to delete it yet because I have to like hold it, and like every time I've hold it, it just played like the little video of like the photo. You know?
I deleted that.
Like, oh fuck! Like,
it's off my phone. He got kicked out of the group chat. pleaded and he begged to get back in the group chat.
Dude, the funny thing was I could have gone my whole life without seeing that, but you called me. You called me, bro, homie's tripping right now.
I go, like, dude, what the fuck is up with Raymond right now,
and
bro?
If you guys don't know, catch us out in Yellowstone. Yo, what's good? If you guys want to
me and the buddies were the reason why we had this group chat is me and the buddies are planning a week-long trip, more than a week, rather. About how many days is it?
10 days in total.
10 days.
Well, it's 9 days for you, but 10 days for us.
Okay.
Because we're going to drop you back off.
Yeah. A 9-day trip.
In an RV.
In an RV with 6 or 7 other buddies or 8 or whatever it is. And one of the homies might be kicked out now because he sent a picture of his butthole.
Well, he's not getting kicked out of the trip, but he's kicked out of the group
Not
chat.
his butt cheeks. Listen, butt cheeks, cool. Dick, no.
I'm okay. I'd rather see a dick than an asshole, to be honest.
No, okay. Pictures is a no-go. If you flash me your dick as a homie, like, oh, you fucking dickhead. Like, it would be like that, right? You flash me, oh, you fucker. If you flash me your butthole, I'd be like, oh, you fucker, dude, you fucker.
Like, in person, it's way different.
Yeah.
But
don't send me a fucking picture, bro. you took time out of your day to squat. I'm telling you, and I'm saying squat because he squatted.
Dude, he squatted and like spread his cheeks with his hands. Like his hands like this and spread. Like,
homie set a timer. Homie set a timer for a butthole pick. And on top of that, he had a really weird pink ring around his butthole. And he goes, check out my pink eye.
By the way, this guy does have pink
literally
eye right now.
Has a pink eye.
And I wonder how he got it.
So we're like, oh my God. I wonder how he got it.
Because he's playing with his fucking asshole, dog. Oh.
And then his pink eye got worse after the picture. Funny.
I'm happy, dude.
The first time he ever showed his pink eye wasn't that bad. And then he does a butthole picture in between. And the next picture is like even worse.
Dude, I just don't.
Oh no, man!
Like I was sitting there, like I had no idea. Right, Squint calls me. He's like,
"Well, I had to show."
Yeah, Justin. He goes, dude, true homie's tripping right now. I'm in the group chat, like but my phone's.
I go, bro, what the fuck is up with this fool right now?
My phone's away, but I hear it ringing.
And he's like, "What are you talking about?" I'm like, "Bro, like he got kicked out of the group chat, man. He's being fucking weird."
So I'm thinking like there's about to be a fight starting, right? And I'm scrolling down. And I'm like, it's all basically making fun of me. They're calling me Baby Bash J or some bullshit, like posting dudes that look like me on fucking the thing, saying that I look like this guy. And then I scroll down, and then all of a sudden, I just fucking come across this fucking thing staring at me, fucking right in the eyes, just fucking staring. And it's fucking his asshole, fucking right there, all fucking pink ring and everything with gooch in it. You fucking see hairs coming out of it.
Ball sack.
Like, dude, like, I don't know why I still can picture it perfectly.
I know, I see.
I do. Like, it's in my dreams, bro. It's in my nightmares. Like,
I think that's the biggest problem with it. I've had homies moon me. Like, I've had, the homies moon me or fucking. I've had homies.
I've flashed my asshole. Like, hey, and then like.
I've had homies tuck their dick.
You can like, oh, Like,
I've had homies tuck their dick and show me their fucking vagina.
Their mangina.
Their mangina.
It's not the vagina.
I don't see that. When I close my eyes and think of it, I don't see it. But when I close my eyes, I see that fucking butthole piercing both of my eye fucking.
Dude, I felt uncomfortable like talking to him after. I'm like, dude, like.
No, he called me 15 fucking times right after.
Because he kicked him from the group.
He thought I was the host of the fucking group chat. So he called me like trying to like, bro, why? And I ignored every single call. I ignored every single fucking call. And then I finally like. After like 2 hours go by, he calls me back. I'm like, yo, what's up, bro? He's like, dude, why didn't you answer my calls? I'm like, oh, my bad. I was playing COD. He's gonna hear this now, but I don't care.
Hey, fuck you. Yeah. Fuck you for sending a picture of your asshole.
Raymond, if you're listening, say, I want you to comment on our Instagram, Half Cut Podcast, saying what?
Butthole.
So yeah, he comments, or if he fucking called me, and I was like, yeah, bro, I'm not the host, and he found out who the host was, and then he gave him a hard time. But let's just get this out there. It's never okay to send your butthole picture to
Yeah, we don't even know how this whole camping trip's going to be. We were saying that we're going to have him in timeout most of the time.
Well, he's going to have to sit in the showers for at least 6 hours of the trip.
Dude, what happened last time we went camping? Oh, fucking homie fucked up his hand.
Yeah, I don't know. He fell into the fire pit or some shit.
It's an inside joke if you don't know. Like,
we don't talk about that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take this shot. This is gonna be my last shot.
Why is it your last?
We've done so many of this first podcast. I don't know what I have said and what I haven't said. I can't wait for number 2 because then I know that's gonna be fresh. You know?
Oh hell yeah.
So, like I said, we've already recorded 3 episodes before this. Basically, this is our 4th. This episode might be shitty. It might not be the best, but it's because we have repeated a lot of things that we have said. I'm just gonna put it out there because I feel like it needs to be said. But I feel like our second episode will be better because we're not gonna record the episode 3 times before.
Yeah, we're not gonna record it. The first time he got too drunk in the last bit of the episode,
and then last episode, like we kind of just were just talking the shit, and it wasn't. Not saying this episode is that much funnier, but I think we just gotta put an episode out there at least. I'm gonna edit the episode. I got my Mac computer, so I can edit my shit.
But let's talk about homies taking things the wrong way. Like when you say something, like smoking weed, for example. I don't smoke weed anymore, by the way. Like I cannot smoke weed.
I have a great story, actually.
What do you mean?
I have a great story.
What?
About smoking weed?
Okay, name it. Let's go.
So I'm just gonna put this out there. Me and Justin are the type of fools that were I would say ahead of our time. Me and Justin were smoking in middle school. Meanwhile, everyone that was in middle school was calling us stoners and these
druggies.
Druggies or blah blah blah.
You're a druggie, oh.
So we were a little bit ahead of our time because we did it, in middle school. Meanwhile, these kids are doing it late high school. Senior year and junior year is when they started. Even at the end of senior year, started experiencing it. But the same kids that called us druggies and losers for doing that shit, we're doing fucking ecstasy and blah blah blah,
and fucking everything else.
And we were the druggies because we smoked weed. So me and Justin, I would say, like, we both didn't smoke weed. We didn't hang out with each other through middle school. We hung out with each other through high school, but not too often. Towards the end of high school weeks when we really started.
We really started hanging out a lot more.
We hung out a lot more after high school.
Yeah,
but that's besides the point. The point was, I know that Justin was like that, and during middle school and during high school, he smoked a lot of weed until like a certain point, and that's how I was. And now for some reason we hit this weird breaking point. It's like, dude, we get paranoid. Like, it's like.
Dude, it gets bad. Like where I think about the shit, not even like paranoid. I think about horrible shit that I do not want to be thinking about. Like just like
being gay and shit.
Yeah. It's just I get that feeling like, oh my God, cops are at my door, but I know weed's legal, so that doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
Well, at least where I live, you're fucked.
The bottom line is we got weed smoking out of our way, and then like I feel like we outdid it. So like,
I feel like those parents that like are always like fucking the cool parents that like you had like party over there, like you're at like this girl's house and like her parents are super chill, like drinking beer with them and like smoking joint. Like, oh, here, do you want to hit this? And they're like, oh no, I get all paranoid and stuff. Yeah. And you're like, what the fuck, making fun of them? Dude, I'm that way now, and I'm
me too.
Like, I cannot
too.
smoke.
We got a head start, bro.
Like it's bad. Like
we got a head start.
I cannot smoke weed.
And let me just give a funny story because we never smoked weed, and we went camping. Me, Justin, and our buddy. And, weed gets brought out, and we both, we partake because we're in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Smoke a little bit of the electric lettuce.
Because it's not like we just don't do it. Like, we just kind of do it under the right circumstance.
And it's not like we're against weed, dude. I think smoke. Oh, yeah. If you smoke weed, it's better than drinking. Like, I like drinking better. That's just me. I feel like a little more carefree, have fun.
Yeah.
But
there's people that drink and then like fucking hate themselves after the next day.
Yeah, I have buddies like that too. And they make
I just want to say this story because Justin, when he smokes weed, is not only does he get paranoid, he kind of turns a little bit gay.
What do you mean, dog?
Justin, let me just say this.
I don't even know what you're talking about in this story, though. That's the funny thing.
We went camping, and it was just 3 of us.
We're like in Johnson Valley too, by the way, in like California.
Yeah, middle of nowhere. We got a fire going. We've been drinking all night, and the weed gets popped out, and we start smoking. We end up smoking a lot. We get super fucking high. Justin, you know, just starts looking at the fucking sky, dude. Standing up. Holy fuck, dude. This shit's fucking trippy, dude.
Said it's beautiful, man. It's fucking dope.
He's like, dude, have you ever just looked at the stars, bro? This shit's fucking crazy, dude. Just tripping out on the stars. And I'm like, yeah, dude. I look up, like, yeah, it's fucking crazy, dude. And I start doing my thing, just doing whatever, looking back at the fire, listening to music, vibing. And this fool starts sitting. I look over, he starts sitting down. I'm like, what the fuck is this fool doing? He sits down in the dirt, like desert ass fucking dirt, sits down in it. I'm like,
what is it? What else would it be? Desert ass dirt?
All I'm saying is,
would it be clean ass dirt? Like, I just don't understand it's dirt.
All I'm saying is you sat down in this fucking dirt, right? And like, I mean, I think if I were sitting there, I'd be worrying about my clothes getting dirty. You didn't worry about that. You were sitting down.
We're camping, bro.
Yeah, but like, there's a difference between
it's three guys just being dudes.
Okay, that's true. But there's a difference between camping and like, if we're camping and I jump into a fucking, like, say we're at the river, right? And I jump into the river fully clothed. That's weird.
Yeah, it's way over exaggerated. There wasn't mud. It was literally just powdered dirt.
Powdered dirt. This fool sits down. I'm like, okay, like, that's weird. And he's like, Squint, man, this is trippy. Like, he is, like, I'm telling you, the only thing that went through his brain when we smoked weed, the only thing that went through his brain was, like, the stars and the universe.
It's so small. Well, let me put it this way. You look up at the stars, how small do you feel? And you're going to say there's nothing else out there?
And that's a different topic.
You see,
I agree with you.
There's just like we different topic for a different day. But I was trying to talk to you, just enjoy the beauty of what
you weren't talking. God is giving to us. No, but you did not. Beautiful. And let me just put this out there. He didn't say, "Yo," like he didn't say anything about the stars. He didn't say, "Yo, man, look how small." Like he didn't like what he just said right now. Look how small we are compared to this shit, man. It's so beautiful. Like, no, he was more of like, "Yo, dude, this is crazy." That's all he was saying. That's the only words that came out of his mouth. Man, it's crazy. And then I look back, and he's fucking full on laying down flat, head on the fucking ground, heels on the ground, laying back on his fucking ass and back. And I'm like, what the fuck? And goes, Squint. And this is why I say that Justin turns gay when he's smoking. Squint, dude, come lay down with me, bro. I'm like, what?
You begged it. Even when you said it right now, it does not sound that bad.
He goes, Squint, come lay down with me and look at the stars, dude. I'm like, even though I'm high and I'm fucking like, well, I'm like, Justin, I am not gonna fucking lay next to you and look at the fucking stars. This isn't the fucking Notebook. I'm not gonna fucking do no shit with you, bro.
Dude, I'm just come fucking enjoy it. I didn't care if you lay next to me.
No, you said lay.
Okay, yeah, but also you're the one that takes it out of context. You being self-conscious about yourself made it weird.
Yeah, and that's does that make it gay?
Yes, that you made it gay. Because me, I'm being wholesome boy, just being a dude, just saying, let's go, bro. Look at the stars with me. Be a brother moment right here. Let's have a fucking good time.
But why would you need to lay down?
Because
this is what I said. I said to you, I go, Justin, I am looking. This is crazy.
Because you're not just looking, bro. Like, you're just like, I can see the fucking stars. You're more drunk than you were high. I was like, oh, that's not.
All right, so I want, if anyone's listening right now, I want anyone that's listening to comment on our podcast Instagram page, a Half Cut Podcast. I want you to comment. Am I the gay one or is Justin the gay one? Okay. Justin wants me to come lay down with him. I can see that bro moment. I don't know if that's a little bit
just
more bro.
Comment one of our names. Just comment Squint or Justin. Whoever's gay, comment their name for making that.
No, let's just. I feel like because what if someone? Let's just put it this way. If you think Justin's gay, say yeah, just say Justin. And if you think Squint's gay, say Squint. All right.
Yeah, it made perfect sense. Why are you trying to change that?
I don't know, because I feel like I was gonna make it more complicated.
Because you thought you were smarter than me? Because we both know that's wrong.
Did we go over how dumb I am?
Yes, we did. Don't worry, you don't have to go over it again. They already know.
Okay. I'm okay with being dumb. All right, so we're heading towards the end of the episode, and I want to do this thing. We got like 10 minutes left. I want to do this thing where I say a random topic, and you get to choose what you want to talk about. I'll give you 3.
Okay.
Okay. Actually, I kind of don't want to give you an option. I just want to talk about it.
Okay, just go.
Is that what you're gonna let me do?
Yeah, just choose something. I don't know. I have no idea what you're talking about right now.
So when you know how to use the word "and," so like, give me an apple. Or can I have an apple? Or can I have an artichoke? You know.
Can I have a artichoke?
No, that's not how you say it. It's an artichoke.
Can I have an artichoke?
Yes, it's not. Can I have a artichoke? It's. Do you know how that works? It's if there's a vowel, you use the word and. So like, can I have like you would say, can I have a banana? And then if it was can I have an orange? You don't say, can I have?
Can we wait? Can we just say English is a dumb language and I don't care?
Yes, but I have a main topic I want to get to.
Okay.
But I'm starting with that. But you're kind of confusing me because you don't know the basics of that, of if it's a vowel.
No. I do know. I thought you were saying and then like I'm like, wait, is it
no,
and?
like like an apple or an orange or an avocado, right? It's always an. You can't say, can I have an carrot?
Can I have an square?
That doesn't make sense, right? Can I have can I have an dog? It doesn't make sense, right? Can I have a dog? Can I have an octopus?
But why does it sound so good?
Okay. But
can I have a artichoke? And the a artichoke sounds not bad though.
No, it does sound bad to me. But here is something crazy that I just learned because I was curious. Because how do you say this? Give me an hour. What letter does it start with?
H.
Is that a vowel?
No.
So how do you say give me an hour?
An hour. Give me an hour.
But do you know the rule of an? It's vowels.
Give me an hour. Oh, give me an. Oh fuck! That fucks with me right there.
And guess what, dude? I Googled it because I always say that. I'm like, whenever I type out, give me an hour or in about
give
an hour.
Give me a hobbit. No, a hobbit. So anything.
No, listen.
H is the exception, isn't it?
Yes.
H is the exception because give me a hobbit.
Give me a hobbit.
Yes. No, see, that doesn't make sense.
Hobbit? I don't know what the fuck that you're meaning by that.
I don't know. It didn't make any sense either.
An hour. An hour is the only way to say it. You can't say give me a hour. It's an hour, right?
Give me an hour.
So I always, whenever I say an hour, right, I always think to myself,
an hour. Can I have an hour? That does sound weird.
No, so whenever I say that, I get confused. I'm like, that doesn't make sense. I'm like, the rule is there has to be a vowel for you to say and. But guess what, bro? Guess fucking what? If the H is silent, it's okay. Guess what, dude? When you say hour this whole time, did you know the H was silent? Hour.
Oh, you got me there. Okay, you got me.
No, and then
dude, you know what I have to say about this though?
Yeah.
English language is one I have to say is one of the harder languages to learn.
Okay.
Like, it's like from like other languages, everything has two meanings. Like you have to say and in certain words. In Spanish, which is the most commonly spoken language in the world, that never happens. That shit, and I have to have mad respect for other people that come from different countries
and learn English because it's dumb.
And start hearing
because the word fuck can mean 17 different things.
Like fuck, like it means like 3 different things.
I don't know, man.
Like I'm trying to fuck.
And guess what, dude?
Fuck.
I haven't even got to the fucking main thing with the H thing for hour.
I got a booger.
So I ended up doing deep research on it because I was generally like, every time I say an hour.
But how'd you even come across this? Is my first point.
Because I texted Leanna and I was like, oh yeah, I'm off in an hour. And then when I said that, I was like, why is that okay? But because I already knew the rule.
You are so smoked out to even think like that. Like my whole thing is like oh gosh.
No, but that I thought to myself, I go, how is that okay when I know the rule of ands is you need to use a vowel. So I Googled it, and guess what the definition of using H H is the only exception for that. And guess what the term for it is?
What?
It's called H. So it's spelled AITCH is the word. Dude, isn't that weird? So it's like...
Wait. So you're telling me the fucking word that they use for the H roll
is H.
Is H, but it's spelled
AITCH. So if you were to Google the word H right now, AITCH...
Is it H? H?
If you were to Google the word H... The definition of H would be the letter H. Can you believe that?
Do you know what I want to say about this?
I know that this story is going to piss you off because it's too much knowledge for you right now while you're drunk.
No, it's not. Because now I know this, but what I'm saying is whoever did this and whoever made that rule, fuck your whole life.
What about Michael?
Fuck your whole life, kid. Actually, not fuck your whole life. You're just a dumbass, but I still want to fight you. I still want a piece of you. That's about it.
Okay. I think that's a good way to end our episode off. Letter H. That was about an hour that we recorded. So maybe an hour and a half. We spent an H. My name's Squint. That's Justin.
I'm Justin.
This is our first podcast, probably going to be our shittiest podcast, and from here on out, we'll get shittier and shittier. But we can prove to you that we've done one. Anything you want to say before we end? I'm going to give you an opportunity right now, actually.
What?
We could start a tradition at the end of every episode. We do one thing. Like, what thing do you want us to do?
Pull out our dicks. No. Let's take a shot.
You want to take a shot? That's our tradition. We'll take a shot.
That's how we end it.
Like I could be on I could be like 30 fucking weeks sober, and like at the end of the episode, it's like, yeah, take a shot.
Yep.
Is that what you?
We're probably gonna have to do AA after this show.
No, is that what the tradition is? A shot, and then we end it like right after the shot is taken.
Yep. We start off the shot, end it with a shot, and you can drink however much you want in between that.
All right. And people, if you guys want to, feel free to make a drinking game about this podcast.
Yeah, like every time Squint says literally, you could probably take a shot.
Literally. All right. Cheers, bro.
Ooh, that's nice. It's Justin and Squint. We're getting fucked up. We're gonna talk some shit. 'Cause we're half cut right now. We're a little drunk. Half cut right now. We're gonna have some fun. Half cut right now. Half cut right now.
And we're half cut now.